Time now for a look at your health. The dry, flaky, even itchy skin, it often goes hand in hand with winter weather. But is there something more that you can do other than just slather on the lotion? Dr. Mitchel Goldman, as always on Tuesdays from UCSD, is here to help us out. Thanks for being here.
Good to be here.
So is there a general cause to dry skin?
There is. It's dryness. And so basically in the wintertime, we tend to turn the heaters on. The heaters decrease the humidity in the air. That makes for dry skin.
And what about keeping the skin clear in the winter? Does it break out more? Does it break out less?
You know, sometimes more or less. What ends up happening is if you over moisturize, if you put on too many ointments, you're going to clog up all your pores and it breaks out more. But what's more common is when the skin gets dry, it gets more sensitive. So we have to be more gentle with our skin. We have to use very gentle cleansers. We can't scrub our faces because dry skin doesn't mean there's extra skin and we have to scrub it off, because the more we exfoliate and scrub, the worse it's going to be.
That's an interesting point. I didn't know that. Let's actually show our viewers a graphic that we have talking about some of the common mistakes we make with cleansing our face. And most of my comrades in arms here, we wear lots of makeup for television, so we do scrub pretty vigorously, and I guess we need to be more gentle.
Well, yes, or use something like a Clarisonic skin brush, an ultrasonic type of skin brush to get all the makeup out of your pores. But the most important thing is use your hands when you're washing. Use a gentle cleanser and don't wash too often. You know, in the cold season, we want to always wash our hands. I tend to use alcohol wipes on my hands, so you want to use some kind of bacteriostatic cleanser, but don't wash your face too often in the winter.
Is once a day enough? Twice a day?
I would recommend twice a day. Morning to get off all the nighttime stuff, and in the evening to get off all the day grime.
Well, tell us a little show and tell here, some of the things you brought that illustrate what you're talking about.
There's a lot of good things. These are just some of the things we have in the office. These are gentle cleansers, and you want to look for a cleanser that doesn't have a lot of perfume in it, that doesn't have a lot of glycolics in it, or anything anti-aging. You want to say gentle cleanser. No perfumes, no other things. As far as moisturizers, there's a whole wide variety of moisturizers that you can use. And sometimes your dermatologist or healthcare specialist can steer you towards the good ones. Most important thing for moisturizers, you don't want it to be too greasy, you don't want it to have fragrances in it, and you don't want it to have anti-aging properties like the glycolic acids, because when you start to do the anti-aging moisturizers in the winters, they can be a little bit irritating.
Oh, that's good to know. So what is the difference? What should you look for in a face lotion versus a body lotion in the winter?
Well, you know, body lotions can be a little bit more oily or a little bit thicker because, you know, they're going to spread farther along. But essentially, when you get out of a bath, the best thing to do in a bath is put on baby oil. And so you want to pat yourself dry, don't scrub yourself dry, so your skin's a little bit wet, and then baby oil, and that locks the moisture in. Another thing is when we are taking baths and showers, don't take it for 20 minutes. Take it for just 5 minutes or so. Use tepid water, not boiling hot water.
Yeah,
and
that is one of the ways we try to warm up and wake up sometimes, and we make that mistake. So before we leave, how important is drinking water? Because that's something that seems to be getting drummed into us.
You know, it really is. It's 8 glasses of water a day. You basically want to be peeing every few hours, and you want your urine to be a light color. If your urine is too dark, it means you're not drinking enough water. The more water you drink, yes, you will pee it out, but it also gets into your skin and hydrates your skin, hair, and nails.
All right. Well, we're working toward looking good for the holidays, so thank you so much, Dr. Goldman.
Good to be here.
All right, let's send it over to Lauren.